What's up, everybody? This is Laughcraft. This is episode, I have absolutely no idea. Just, welcome to the break. Welcome back from the break. We had a whole state move in between. It's been a crazy time, but we're back. Back to consistency. As always, we're starting out with a blurry camera from me. You can't go wrong there. Technical difficulties on Laughcraft, I feel like go hand in hand. It's part of the experience. So at this point, we're enjoying it. So yeah, I think what is this like 55, 56? What episode do you think?
I'm thinking 40s, but you might be right
Oh,
on 55, 56.
you think we're only like 40s? We could be.
Dude, I honestly think we're only on 40s.
You think my camera's gonna come back?
I don't. Possible.
There you
Oh, there
go.
it is. There it is.
Ah!
Wow.
Woo!
You had to move an entire state for that to work.
For real though. Anyways,
uh,
so some topics we're going to talk about today. The
we're on F.
Steam. Oh, we're on
We're
episode
on
what?
43.
Ooh, so I was way off. No 56, 43 apparently. It's close enough, right?
We're getting closer.
We're close there. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about the Steam Deck because that was shown off since the last time we recorded.
Hmm.
We're going to talk about this lawsuit between Activision
I know nothing
and
about it.
a bunch of their female employees, and whatever else we want to talk about. What we've been playing. Um, you know, this should be exciting. So, um, we'll start off with the Steam Deck. What are your initial thoughts, Jonathan?
I don't know if what's the price on it? $3.99, $4.99. All I know is the scalpers have already taken it for whatever the course may be, and I'm gonna have to wait to get my hands on one. But I am more than likely gonna pick one up. It's just gonna have to happen.
Yeah, so the prices are $399 for a 64 gig, $529 for a 256 gig, or $649 for a 512 gig. So
512 gigs.
So from what I've heard, like you at least need to get the 512.
I mean, for the sizes that games are at the moment,
Yeah.
yeah, there's no way that you're gonna pick one up for anything smaller. So you're gonna put up $600, $700 for one.
Yeah. I'm curious to see because obviously um they're I don't know if they're quote unquote trying to compete with the Switch, but it's Switch like. It's kind of like it's a mini computer in your hands. So they're trying to, it's got really good hardware in it. The graphics are really good from my understanding. So it's basically like a PS4 portable, like with the graphics capabilities. So that's pretty great. Um, my only really concern is it just looks uncomfortable to me. Watching the video and then playing it, like it just doesn't look that comfortable, especially like with the the joystick and the buttons like way up top. Like I just don't know how comfortable that would be. But again, I don't have it in my hands, so I don't know. Um, that's my only concern about it. Other than that, like we'll see. Like
Yeah, I mean, like as compared to how bulky it is, and for the amount of graphics in it, dude, I think it's worth it. It just depends on like I know with the if I can grab it, the Switch, my hands cramp up just with the controllers being as small as they are. So I would like to actually hold one of the Steam Decks and compare it with the size of it, just to be able to like tell if my hand or play on it for a few hours, just to be able to tell if it's gonna hurt my hands after a while playing it.
got you. Well, see, my portable Switch, like I have the grips on the back of mine, so they're super comfortable. So you just gotta get like the pro grips on them, and you're fine.
Yeah,
But
there's no.
but yeah, I mean, because I've been playing like Skyward Sword and stuff portably, and been enjoying it. So I think it just like as long as you get the without the pro grips, yeah, after a while it can get like. not as comfortable. But I think once you get those little grips on it, it's changed the game. So
Yeah. Uh, like I said, we both need to just get a hold of one. I don't know how it's gonna happen. Probably Dylan is probably gonna pick one up, so we can just go over, play it at his place, and see if it's any good or not.
that could be an option. I don't know if I'll pick up one, but I'm hoping it, provides competition for Nintendo, because Nintendo needs competition at this point. Obviously, I don't think it's going to like really compete because you can't because Nintendo's got their first party games, so that's the winner. So, all you can do is really play third party games. Besides, obviously, downloading an emulator software on the Steam Deck, then you can obviously play older Nintendo games and stuff. But I think like the Switch has still got a hold on that market. It's already probably 90 million at this point sold. So, it's headed almost at the 100 million mark. So.
Yeah, I don't see this actually like replacing uh the Switch entirely, but I do see this as a good competition and a good way for Nintendo to be like, oh well, here's another. I mean, like it's still gonna take some of the clients, I'd say clients, but like gamers away from the Switch, or maybe not from, but like it still has the potential of like moving some of them over to a PC gaming kind of setting. Like you said, Nintendo has first party games. They've got Mario, they got Zelda, they got all these games that they have already like established. They have a culture behind it. So my thing with the Steam Deck is just more of like, yes, it can run the older games because it's technically a computer. You just have to put an emulator on it, and then all of a sudden you can be playing like some of the old Pokemon games or some of the old Mario games, which is uh, I wonder how long until that becomes a legal issue. Just gonna put that one out there. But I mean, like it looks promising. I love competition because it always makes everybody start realizing, hold up, we can't just be like sitting on our butts. We actually have to start developing a lot better just to be able to keep everybody happy and stay in the game.
For sure. I definitely love competition as well, especially with Nintendo. I hope somebody competes in that area. That way they can, work on their online system because, we're in 2021 and we still can't send messages to friends to like invite them to games and stuff. So yeah, it's a little rough there. But hopefully they're going to be heading in the right direction soon. Um, you know,
Oh man. I just want to know the Nintendo developers, and they're going to be like, all right, somebody go grab me a Steam Deck. We got to figure out how it's put together. We're going to figure out this whole internet thing.
Well, the cool thing is like we know like Nvidia likes to compete with AMD, and since the Steam Deck is like AMD chips, I think Nvidia is gonna be like, all right, Nintendo, let's boost this thing up, let's make it better, because we can't, be outdone by AMD. I moved back just
Yeah.
like a little bit, and the camera just didn't
You
like
go
it.
blurry. You just go blurry.
Yep.
We have the same. What I don't think people understand is that we have the same camera. We'll be talking. We'll be just chilling. I won't be blurry at all. Like I can tell by my screen. But then all of a sudden, you move just slightly, and you go blurry.
Okay, I think I'm back. I just need to lay like this. It's just like Matt, perfect posture is what you need.
It's telling you, hey, posture. Posture's the game.
Man. But yeah, I'm excited for the Steam Deck. We'll see. As Jonathan said, it's being scalped like crazy on eBay, like anything else is. Like the new NVIDIA cards are,
So
um,
dumb.
PlayStation 5, Series X, all of it's being scalped and sold at ridiculous prices. So
It's just scalpers annoy me, but I know that if I really put my head to it, I could probably do it myself as well. Like
yeah,
it's just
the only thing that annoys me with it is bots doing it and not someone actually like using their, luck ability and getting the stuff in order. Like, I feel like if people are doing that and they're getting a lot of them, then okay, kudos to you. You like, did the work. But since they're just like most of them are just buying these bots that are already created,
Hmm.
and utilizing them as like just buying. I'm like, okay, like I can see how that kind of would be unethical, but you know,
What I
it is what it
find
is.
funny, uh, we're on the topic of scalpers. What I find funny is a few months back, some people decided to go against the scalpers and put up some postings where it was like Xbox One picture, something to the like in the description. All it said was, "Or the Xbox Series X," and then it would have like the word paper or picture right behind it, and people would bid, and they would put it at like $500 starting bid, and like all these scalpers, because they built their bots to where like it just has to say what it is and it would pick it up, and what it really was a paper with like a picture of the Xbox Series X printed out on it, and they, since they bid on it, they have to pay for it, and it's in the description. It's not like it's false advertising, it's their own bots, and that's how some people competed against it, which I found hilarious. And it's a good way. I'm just like, if you're gonna build a bot, you better make it as smart to realize what it's actually buying.
True, true. They probably blocked certain sites where they're only like the bots only focus on like Target or something.
Well,
So we'll see. Not something I would do, but um,
yeah, yeah.
now when the limited edition Series X comes out, because we know we haven't seen it, but we know it's coming, right? For Halo
Mm.
Infinite, that's what I'm gonna pick up. But hopefully it's not. It's gonna be scalped. But hopefully I can like catch it in time because I've been able to like I didn't buy the OLED Switch, but I could have bought that because I caught it in time. And some other things like I could have bought over the course of the couple days, like those Joy Cons, the for the Zelda. Like I caught that, and then you also caught it too. So yeah.
I'm gonna show it off while I have it here right next to me. If you're on our podcast just listening and you just want to see these new Joy Cons, go ahead, go over to our YouTube and you can check them out.
They're gorgeous. I can't wait till I get my copy.
So nice.
So
You moved to Texas right when they were shipping too. It was
I
only like a
know.
few weeks later and they ship, and you have them sent to your parents and they haven't even sent them home. It's gonna
Exactly.
be Christmas time by the time you get them, Matthew.
That's what present they give me. It's like my own Joy-Cons that I bought.
I can so see that happening.
They're like, we got you a great gift. I'm like, oh.
Oh, the Joy-Cons I had ordered. Thank you. You shouldn't have. Really, you shouldn't
For
have.
real. Oh man. Next topic. We have this lawsuit
Yeah,
against
I know
Activision
nothing
Blizzard.
about it.
I'll tell you a little bit about it. I don't know where I had it pulled up. There it goes. Here we go. All right. So this is an article from Bloomberg Law. So essentially, a 2-year investigation by a state agency found that a company discriminated against female employees in terms of condition, employment, compensation, assignment, promotion, termination. Company leadership consistently failed to take any preventative measures against this and against harassment and retaliation. Um, the lawsuit states that they subjected female workers to pervasive frat boy workplace culture, including cube crawls, which male employees drink copious amounts of alcohol as they crawled their way through various cubicles in the office and often engaged in inappropriate behavior towards female employees.
No,
That's
just
not
pay
just
them up.
a extent of it. Um, So females were held back with promotion, but the biggest thing was that a suit also points to a female Activision employee who took her own life while on a company trip with her male supervisor. The employee had been subjected to intense sexual harassment prior to death, including having nude photos passed around the company holiday party.
I think I
So
heard about that actually. I think there was a TikTok that like I had heard about that last part. That last part I think I heard about.
yeah, so obviously incredibly disgusting. Activision is going to get hit hard with this.
As
Um,
it should.
so absolutely wrong in the community, and just in general, which it's absolutely crazy to hear something like so.
Uh, I don't see them getting out of it without a
Yeah,
fine. My thing is just like, this is a company. How do you guys just wake up in the morning? It's just like, yep, we're gonna be drinking alcohol at work. We're
you
gonna be
know,
discriminated against women. It just that's not a good scenario.
definitely not. I think also their workers recently did like the whole like boycott and stuff. So we'll see more of that. But Activision's got some really big games and stuff like Call of Duty, Overwatch, World of Warcraft. So like you're gonna start seeing like um, those games that really sell really well. I kind of hope it hits their bottom line really, because that's how you see the real change. Because if Call of Duty still, releases and sells ridiculous amounts, then they're gonna be like, okay, you know, we're not really getting punished for these actions. So,
Yeah, yeah. No, I completely agree. And
so we'll
it's
see.
just
Like it sucks for the developers that weren't doing that, because they really enjoy like their work and they're working on, maybe they really enjoy Warcraft and Call of Duty and those things, and so they're really putting that time and effort. But they have executives and people doing this, and so they kind of, it affects them too. So, I feel for the developers, but this company needs to wake up. So.
I agree. I'm like I didn't hear much about it except that last bit, and I'm just like that's what I knew about it because of TikTok.
TikTok, spread information out.
Hey, you find out news so quickly when something happens.
It's true. It's true. It's a good software. Obviously, I still don't have it because my old age. I'm kidding.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You're not even old.
26 comes at you quick, Jonathan.
I
Yeah.
know. I know. I'm enjoying my 24s.
So on another note, I don't know how to follow that up, but have you been playing anything lately? I know you told me you've been playing chess.
Yeah.
Anything else? You've been winning at
Uh,
chess at least.
I feel like I win just as much as I lose in chess. I really do. Like I feel like I'll win one, then I'll lose one, then I'll win one, then I'll win two, then I'll lose three. And I'm just like, all right, well, it is what it is. I'll keep learning, keep playing. Eventually, I'll be a grandmaster.
There we go. That's what I want to see.
hmm
Have you
Get
seen
paid
Black
well.
Widow yet?
No. Finish
Did
Loki. Have not watched Black Widow yet.
Did you see that Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney
No, I
for,
did
for
not know that.
releasing the movie on Disney Plus?
Why? I did not know about this, but why?
Because she had some sort of like bonus, that if it hit a certain amount in theaters or whatever, that she got, I think it was like $50 million if the bonus was hit, like if the certain thing hit, but because it was released on Disney Plus, she didn't get it because it didn't hit that. So yeah, she put in a lawsuit against Disney. I think it happened today.
Uh,
So
I think it's fair. And that kind of scenario, I think um, Disney could just set. I don't think like it'll go to court. I think they'll settle, and Disney
yeah,
will just pay up. Like it has to. I'm just like, all right, we get it. You didn't get your $50 million bonus, so here's 25 million, and they'll just settle at that because you don't want to go through all the legal fees and paying all that crap off. No, and then Disney has the money. Do you know how much they made off of
I
just
know.
streaming it? I think it was they made more streaming and the thing is they pocket that money. They don't have to split it with theaters. I was watching something else where like whatever money they make from theaters, they have to split it between the theaters and themselves. But whatever money they make from streaming, they pocket that money because it is their streaming service. So they
Yeah.
made a buttload of money from it, and they're making Disney Plus like the #1 streaming service, dude.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's really interesting because like I know like some developers are really against it. Like especially not just Disney Plus, but like HBO Max. Did their whole thing where they put all those movies on HBO, whereas like you know those developers were really caught off guard. Developers, producers were caught off guard. Um, so I can see that happening, throughout the industry, but it makes sense to put it like on a software. Maybe they could do it where it's like a tier system where like the first week it's in theaters, but after
Yeah.
that, then you can buy it on Disney Plus, or the software. That way, like you still catch that first week, like, oh, you can only watch it in theaters, especially
Hmm.
with Avengers and Marvel and even maybe DC stuff. Like people with a fandom will go watch it the first week and won't,
Yeah.
wait for it to be on Disney Plus. So
Yeah. Man, I'm already we're 2 days away from August, and I'm already like, you know what? I could probably wait to watch Black Widow. Nobody's been spoiling
comes out
anything, and
October, I think, right? So
yeah. I might just wait, Matthew. I'm already so close.
October's a long way away.
I don't know, dude. For me, time's just ticking by. You said 26 hit you fast. Look at this. Time's flying for me. 26 will be here before I know
Uh,
it.
True. I
Uh,
mean, a couple days ago, I was here. I've been here a month in Texas, so that's unreal in of
That's
itself. So,
crazy. It's already been a month. It feels like it's been a week. Feels like it's been a week.
I mean, after Friday of next week, it would be a month of me working.
uh,
Actually, at my job, so that's unreal. So,
how's that been going? You been playing any games, or you just been working all the time?
definitely a combination of both. But yeah, I've been playing earlier before I started working. I beat Psychonauts, the first one, which is a really fun platformer. Very strange, but again, fun. Because the second one comes out August like 23rd or something. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna play it when it comes out. But and then I've been playing Skyward Sword. Um, really enjoying that game. So there's been like a lot of um, improvements because like the Wii version, like it stopped you a lot with like the like it's called Fee, but it's like your helper in the game. Um, like in the Wii version, she talked to you a bunch, but in the Switch version, like you don't have to talk to her that much at
That's good.
all. It allows you to like speed through dialogue, and different stuff that makes it a lot quicker. So that has been great. I also
Well
like,
worth the purchase.
yeah, it's been well worth the purchase for me. I also like that I don't have to use motion controls. Obviously, on the Wii, I had to. Um, Granted, like the controls definitely do take some time to get used to, especially after playing Breath of the Wild and getting used to that. But being able to just like flick the joystick a certain way for it to go in that direction,
Hmm.
that's been pretty cool. So I've been enjoying it. So
Good. I still have to pick up that game. I still got to pick up so many games, but like, I'm like busy. Like we're all busy, and it's just
I mean,
I
honestly,
I
once I beat it, you can borrow it. So you don't have to pick it up.
I like having my own copies of my game.
Exactly. It's the
But
free
I
rental
might.
service.
True. True. Matthew's gonna start charging me money to rent one of his games. Just so you're aware, like he got this idea from the podcast first. He decided it's time to start charging Jonathan for borrowing these games.
It's like a secret fee that you don't even know. Like once you turn it
And
on,
just
it just like sends
you're
you money.
That's where my money's been going too. I've been trying to figure that out.
uh,
I don't know, but life is good. I mean, like other than chess, I've been making a card game. So I wouldn't really call it playing. I mean, like I got a Hive and I got Splendor to be playing with Ryan here at home. We've played that like a few times. We enjoy it. We're getting better that way. Whenever I meet up with Matthew again, I can finally beat him, guys. I always get beat by Matthew.
Me and Brady played Splendor a couple days ago. Catan, um, Skippo. We bring out a board game every now and then, play it. We're also gonna start doing like a movie night every week, I think, just
Nice.
to kind of keep the excitement going, you know. So, board games
Gotcha.
have been fun. I think I will get the expansion of Splendor eventually, because I really enjoy Splendor. Um,
I
so
didn't know Splendor had an expansion.
it does.
Now I'm gonna have to go look at that. And my money continues to disappear, guys.
It does, but it is very enjoyable. So,
I believe you.
well, on that note, it's been episode 43. It's been real. Been enjoying it.
43.
Hopefully, next time we'll have these beautiful pictures hung up. Maybe not. I might make like a whole couch, like put some things on it. I don't know.
You guys will continue to see this white wall behind me.
Your
I promise you.
beautiful board.
This is changing come December, guys, just so you're aware. Like I not like I got a house, so just gotta wait to move in.
You know, I changed my location. You gotta change yours.
I know you moved to Texas, all right.
Oh man.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening to us and dealing with my rants and dealing with our laughter and awkwardness and Matthew's blurry screen occasionally. Yeah, we appreciate it. Any topics that you guys want us to cover, just leave it in the comment section down below. If you're on YouTube, I don't know which podcast platform you guys are listening to us, but let us know. Just go to YouTube right where you're listening from. All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you so much. Adios.
Adios.